Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DLloyd and we are here, you guys, week 5 of the Baltimore Ravens Madden 17 Connected Franchise Series. In this episode, we're going to be taking on our division rivals, the Cincinnati Bengals, who come into this game with a 0-3 record. We are currently sitting with a 4-0 record, so undefeated versus the winless out here, and this should definitely be a pretty good matchup. You see Andy Dalton coming onto the football field as the Bengals get the football first. He has just under 1,000 yards passing, 5 touchdowns, 3 interceptions on the season. So, first play from scrimmage, they come out in shotgun formation, and right away, they want to go to their go-to receiver, A.J. Green, as he makes that reception later on. 2nd and 2, handed off to Bernard, and he goes absolutely nowhere. 3rd and 2 now, Andy Dalton under center. Dropping back, looking for open receiver. He will find A.J. Green, and that's going to be enough to move the chain. So now the very next play, under center again. They go with a play action. This time you see Andy Dalton taking the shot down the field, and A.J. Green has it, but he drops the football. So now this is going to be 2nd and 10 for the Cincinnati Bengals. You see Andy Dalton looking to his right. He's going to find his receiver, making that reception, broke out of a tackle, and because of that, he actually ended up losing a yard. So now it is 3rd and 11. Andy Dalton draws back. He's going to look to his right, check down to Bernard, He makes that reception, and Gio ends up taking that one down to the 50-yard line. The very next play, the handoff to Bernard, but we're all over that one as Jeffrey Toller makes a stop in the backfield. So now it is 2nd and 11. Andy Dalton taking the shot deep down the field, and he is going to overthrow everybody on that play. So now 3rd and 11. Andy Dalton is going to go deep once again, but this time he has his man, and this time that is going to be a touchdown for the Cincinnati Bengals. They're going to get past Jimmy Smith on that deep route, and they're going to score first, and that's going to bring on our offense and Chris Wilbur. 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions for our second-year QB. So first play from scrimmage, we are going to go with a play action. You see Chris Wilbur rolling out to his right, taking the shot, looking for Braxton Miller, but he drops the football. 2nd and 10, we will go to the ground. This time Derrick Henry getting his first carry of the game, and he is going absolutely nowhere. So now it's going to be 3rd and 9. Chris Wilbur is dropping back, taking the shot, looking for Matt Teague, but he drops the football as well. So we end up going 3 and out. Cincinnati gets the football, and right away the handoff to Bernard. He gets a gain of 4 on that one. 2nd and 6 now in the empty formation. Andy Dalton looking to his right. He's going to find Tyler Boyd making that reception, and he will gain a gain of 3 on that one. 3rd and 3 now. Andy Dalton dropping back, and he is going to overthrow his intended receiver on the slant route. And now the Cincinnati Bengals have to settle for a field goal, but this one's going to be wide left as they end up missing it. So now we take back over on the offense. We have opportunity to try to go ahead and tie this ball game up. Right here we're looking at a 3rd and 1. A nice quick drop back. We're going to find Matt Teague on the out route. He gets a first down, and now we are in Cincinnati territory as well. Very next play, rolling out to our right. We'll end up checking this one down. That's going to be Jarvis Landry, and Landry's going to make the first down, outrunning the cornerback, and he will be brought down out of bounds. Now the next play again. From the 26-yard line, we're going to hand off to Derrick Henry, and he's trying to find a hole, but he will be brought down after a gain of 6 yards. 2nd and 4 now. I'm going to go ahead and throw this one to Braxton Miller, and Braxton Miller will go ahead and move the chains for us. But now later on in the drive, we are looking at a 3rd and 3. Chris Wilbur looking for a receiver. He will try to throw it to Holloman, but he drops the football, and we have been struggling with drops here in this ball game. So we go ahead and attempt a nice and easy field goal. Justin Tucker is going to kick that one right down the middle. So the score, 7-3. Cincinnati has the football, and right away, Tyler Boyd makes that reception. That's going to be a first down. The very next play, coming out in the I formation, going with a play fake, but we're coming up with a huge sack. That was Von Miller and C.J. Mosley coming up with that stop. Right here, Bernard taking this one to the left. He will get a nice gain right there. So now it is a more manageable 3rd and 8. Andy Dalton dropping back, and he has a receiver wide open. That is Brandon LaFell right there, making that reception. And just like that, they are in Baltimore territory. 2 plays later, looking at a 2nd and 8. And Andy Dalton is going to find Tyler Boyd on that drag route. That will be good enough for a first down as well. But right here, Cincinnati's looking at a 3rd and 8. Dropping back, they're going to find the receiver, but he cannot turn up the field to pick up a first down. They will have to attempt a field goal, and this one is going to be right down the middle. So now the score is 10-3. 5 minutes remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Chris Wilbur on the offense. He's trying to take a shot down the middle, looking for Crockett Gilmore, but instead This one would be intercepted, in Cincinnati taking over in great field position. But right here, it is 3rd and 9. We're trying to get them off the field. They're looking for A.J. Green, and he drops the football. So the turnover does not turn into any points, which is definitely good for us. So now we are back on the football field 3 minutes ago now in the first half. And right away, we take a shot from Matt Teague, but he can't hold on to the football as he takes a huge hit. 3rd and 8 now. Chris Wilbur is dropping back again, stepping up, rolling to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. Why not? And that's going to be Matt Teague, who was able to box out the corner. He makes the great catch as well. So now we're down to the 21-yard line. We hand off to Derrick Henry. He gets brought down, but they're going to be called for a face mask penalty, so we get additional yardage. So now it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line. Go ahead and go with a play action, looking for Matt Teague on the bubble screen, and that will end up losing us a yard. 3rd and goal now. Definitely trying to punch this one into the end zone, looking for Jarvis Landry, and he makes the reception, able to hold on to the football, and we are going to tie this ball game up at 10. But Cincinnati has a minute 30 to try to go down the field and try to get some type of points. They come up with a nice completion right there. Here it is 3rd and 8. Cincinnati's going right back to that corner route, and this is going to be another completion for the Cincinnati Bengals. 2nd and 13. Andy Dalton looking to his left. He's going to find A.J. Green making that reception. So now it is 3rd and 1. Looking to the running back. That is Easton making that reception, and he's taking that one down to the 21-yard line. Later on in the drive, they're at the 10-yard line now. Andy Dalton taking the shot into the end zone, and Eric Weddle almost comes up with a huge interception. But now it is 3rd and 10. We're dropping everybody back, trying to protect the end zone, and Andy Dalton ends up just throwing this one away out at the back of the end zone. So that means they're bringing on the field goal team, and the kicker kicking this one right down the middle. So that is going to take us to halftime. The score is 13-10. Looking at the stats, you see our offense has been very mediocre here in the first half. Hopefully, we can turn things around here in half number 2. So first play from scrimmage in the 3rd quarter, trying to get Matt Teague the ball in space, but that does not work at all. We lose 2 yards. Now we're looking at a 2nd and 12. Chris Wilbur looking to his left. He will end up being brought down for a sack instead. Couldn't find an open receiver. Now we're looking at a 3rd and 21, and pretty much the exact same scenario because we get brought down for another sack. We go 3 and out to start this half and on our first possession of offense. And now look at this, Cincinnati is going to hand it off to Giovanni Bernard. He finds a huge hole, able to hit it. He's taking that one down to the 23-yard line. Then right here, 3rd and 10, we drop everybody back again, hoping not to get beat deep, and we end up being beat deep. That is Tyler Eifert making that reception. They are now down to the 2-yard line, and then 2 plays later, handing it off to the left side. That's going to be a touchdown, and just like that, this is now a 10-point ball game. We need to get something going here on offense. You see Chris Wilbur taking the shots. He's one-on-one coverage with Matt Teague, but this one ends up being picked off by Pac-Man Jones. We end up coming up with a stop, so we do get the football back as they went 3 and out. But look at this, 2nd and 9, second play. This possession, we take a shot down the field, and this one is also intercepted. So coming into this game, we've only thrown 4 interceptions through 4 games. We have thrown 3 now in this ball game, but we still got time left to go. Our defense definitely needs to step up because we do not want to allow any points on this possession. You see Giovanni Bernard, he takes that one down to the 50-yard line, 3rd and inches. We're packing up, trying to stop the run up the middle, but they end up tossing it to the outside. We don't have anybody over there, and Giovanni Bernard will take that one down to the 30-yard line. 2 plays later, they go ahead and hand it off to Gio again, and look at this on the counter. Giovanni Bernard is going to find the hole, take this one into the end zone for a touchdown, and things are not looking good. 27-10, that is the score. We are now here in the 4th quarter. You see Chris Wilbur looking to his left, and look at this. He's going to throw an interception to Kirkpatrick, and he's taking that one into the end zone for a touchdown, a pick 6. And we are now being dominated on our home field. 34-10 is the score. We got 7 minutes to go. We need to work a little bit of magic, or a lot of magic, if we want to try to come back in this ball game. You see Chris Wilbur taking off for a 1st down. 2nd and 10. We're still out here, still trying to get something going, but Jarvis Landry drops the football right there. So now 6:31 remaining in the ball game. Chris Wilbur drops back, and he gets brought down for a sack. So things very, very bleak right now. 4th and 18. They come with the blitz. We lob this one up, and that's going to be Braxton Miller making that reception. And Braxton Miller is taking this one to the crib for a touchdown. So we're still trailing. But we can get some type of miracle if we can come up with a stop. 3rd and 11. We end up stopping Giovanni Bernard. Our defense does their job. We are back on offense. You see Chris Wilbur's going to find Braxton Miller on that drag route. He's going to go ahead and run out of bounds. The clock is not on our side. Right here, we're dropping back again. Looking for the open receiver. We end up checking it down to Derrick Henry. He gets out of bounds. But the most important thing, once again, that stops the clock. 2nd and 8. Dropping back, we'll end up taking the shot down the field, and that is Crockett Gilmore making that reception and getting both feet down in bounds. And like I said, he got out of bounds as well. Right here, Braxton Miller making that reception on that slant route. So we are driving down the field, trying to hope for a touchdown and the onside kick. Right here, we end up finding Jarvis Landry. He doesn't get out of bounds, but he is able to pick up a first down. We have to go no huddle. 2nd and goal now, looking for our tight end. He is wide open, and that is a touchdown. Crockett Gilmore ensured that he made that reception, but now we need that onside kick that I was talking about. You see us trying to line it up. Hopefully we can get a bounce, and we're able to recover the onside kick. So we are back in this ball game, down by 11 points. That is just 2 touchdowns or a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal. So we're going right back to work. You see Matt Teague making a fantastic catch in double coverage. He's going to bail us out on that one. 3rd and 2. Looking for open receiver. We're going right back to Matt Teague. And look at this. He spins out of that tackle. Then he gets brought down. We did try to get out of bounds, but the clock is going to keep on going. The very next play, dropping back. We had an open receiver in the flat, but instead, we try to force this one to Braxton Miller. We throw an interception, and that is going to be the ball game. That is going to stop our comeback bid right there. And we lose our first game of the season to our division rivals. Probably our worst game of this series, you guys, and definitely Chris Wilbur's worst game of the series. When you take a look at the stats, you see he threw 5 interceptions, 3 touchdowns, but the 5 interceptions is definitely going to make it tough for you to try to win any type of game. Derrick Henry, only 9 carries. Once we got down big, we had to go to the air, and that definitely cut into his carries as well. Couldn't control the clock, couldn't get anything going offensively, and we did take this L to a team who hasn't won a game all season. So hopefully this was just a one week thing. We could bounce back in the next game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, because there will be a tough one also. Hopefully we could bounce back and get a victory. But that is all I have for this episode. As always, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, please go ahead and leave this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm gonna see y'all next time. Peace.
Now, yeah, always on the road, I never home. Got a couple bands on my own.